My name is Tyler, I'm in LA, and I know what women want. Trust, support, and most importantly, a 2026 trend predictions video. Last night, I went to a sing-along screening of Wicked for Good. This morning, I waited in line at Community Goods, and before I hit record, I beer bonged a Chamberlain coffee. I have now successfully eliminated my male gaze. Obviously, we all know, male gaze or not, Labubu is so out. Stanley Mug is so out. Von Cleef is so out. Clunk is out.
Tree warrior. Oh no. Alright.
In 2026, Clink is in. Grab an item you own, bang it against something. If it goes clunk, 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 throw it out. Or donate it, God forbid. If it goes clink, 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 keep that shit. It's so in 2026. Maybe it's this like atavistic need that women have that dates back to being gatherers thousands and thousands of years ago. But you don't need to travel so heavy, Sacagawea. I see so many women with a tote bag, a laptop bag, their Stanley mug, and their bag. In this economy, you're already clunking around all day in your Ford Bronco, Range Rover, or G-Wagon. You don't need to travel that heavy. In 2026, lighter is better. And that doesn't mean your body. I'm not saying keep it skinny, keep it tight. Have the body you want, wear the clothes you want to wear. It's about adding clunk. That's what I predict in 2026. No one is going to do. You're already blessed with a gorgeous, voluptuous figure. You don't need to attach a Labubu clip onto your hips. You have a state-of-the-art, round, beautiful iPhone. You don't need to put a clunky phone case on it. You have a soft, gorgeous, beautiful, supple face. You don't need to put a stinky septum piercing in your nose. Clink is in, clunk is out. Girl, if I see you wearing wedges in 2026, I'm gonna call the cops. It's been like 6 years since defund the police summer, so I think calling the police may be like trendy again. Unfortunately, original thought is out.
Gotta die sometime.
It's like the girlies are depending on ChatGPT telling them how to go pee-pee. ChatGPT started out innocently enough, asking it for directions. Now ChatGPT is determining your values, what's important to you, how you should live your life. Don't let AI decide that for you. Let me, a straight white guy on YouTube, tell you how to do that. I think people are relying more and more on one source of information. So unfortunately, a lot of them are going to start sharing one idea from that source of information. I'm not going to turn this into a video essay about AI or ChatGPT or whatever. I just know that original thought is unfortunately going to be out in 2026. And that's why blind boxes are so in 2026. Why have to think what you want to buy when you could just use your limited amount of disposable income to let a box determine what you want instead?
A boat's a boat, but the mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat!
I think people's fascinations with blind box may come from our ability to appreciate yearning so much more than earning. It's the hope that gets us. It's January 2026. We all are setting our New Year's resolutions. I hope to be in the best shape of my life this year. Oh, cool. I can tell you exactly what you need to do to make that happen. That action, kind of scary. The hope, that was so much better. And here in this economy, it has people buying 4 of everything to get them what they want. There's not even a Nintendo in one of these boxes. It's like a Skims plushie or something like that. Blind boxes are so in 2026. And that's why I'm confused that partying is also out in 2026.
Gotta die sometime.
Partying is like a real life blind box. It's the evening and you have no idea what's going to happen. It's an endless amount of fun and maybe not so fun possibilities. But for some reason, people are scared. I remember the first time I went out in 2021, I was so excited. I was like, man, it's probably gonna be like a or something like that. Instead, I was greeted to a club with people more afraid of each other than ever. And I don't think we've ever recovered for it. Again, I'm not gonna turn this into a video essay about why nightlife is down. I just know it's going to be down. I've seen you all party. You don't have it in you anymore. I'm sorry. Partying is so out in 2026. It's too expensive. You're too afraid. And you have to think and plan something on your own for it to happen. Partying, RIP 2026. I hope we see you in 2027. So if partying is out in 2026, full beat makeup is out in 2026.
You're already dead.
Clean girl makeup is here to stay. I recently did a video on celebrity makeup artists. Obviously, they want to bring back full beat makeup to sell more product, but we don't need to go back to that. Just like we don't need to go back to the office 5 days a week, just like we don't need a dress code again. All the influential makeup artist people are like Kim K, Kylie, Hailey Bieber, and they're basically married with children and work from home all the time. So if they're doing full beat makeup, it's just to sell you product. Please don't fall for it. You are beautiful. I think our health has gotten better. I think our water and food has gotten better. Everyone looks prettier than ever. If you want to do it for yourself, that's fine. But I know it's not going to happen in 2026 because you're going to realize you don't need that extra hour of your morning routine anymore. And you're not going to party anyway. And if I see you do full beat makeup to go to your like office job or something, I'm gonna take that personally.
He doesn't love me.
We already spoke about how traveling light is going to be trendy in 2026. The good news is you no longer need to bring your lunch to work in 2026 because lunch is out. Luxury vacations are in. I don't eat lunch, also don't do math, so this is just like some quick girl math. I think people probably spend like $70 to $150 a week on lunch. So a month, that's like $1,000 a month on lunch that you could be using for a luxury vacation. Having a luxury vacation or a weekend getaway planned monthly helps you get through the month, especially now that you're going to be hungry all the time. Being hungry all the time also gives you a greater appreciation for things. Sometimes I don't eat all day. I go home and I eat a banana, and I think bananas are like suddenly the best thing in the world. If you skip lunch and dinner and then eat a paper towel the next day, you'll think a paper towel's the best thing in the world.
Oh my God! Wow!
And now that you're getting out of where you live and going on a luxurious weekend getaway, you're getting more perspective. And that's why in 2026, hating is out, appreciating is in. We're not gonna see any more TikToks of girlies outside of small business all like, we're gonna see more TikToks of girlies outside of small business like, and it's not going to be about lunch, but we're going to be supporting in 2026 and not hating in 2026. Systematically, things are crumbling. Organically, things are crumbling. We need to start appreciating what we have. This is going to be you appreciating places on your luxury getaways. This is going to be you appreciating dinner and breakfast because you're so hungry from skipping lunch. We are just going to be loving each other so much this year. I remember when I was in 8th grade, we absolutely hated our 8th grade Spanish teacher. We spent so much energy trying to get this guy fired. What we didn't realize is instead of spending all that energy hating, we could have just waited for 8th grade to be over.
Tick-tock, motherfucker!
Your 8th grade Spanish teacher isn't going to follow you to high school, or at least I hope that didn't happen. What I'm saying is this darkness is soon to be behind us. This is a trend that not only I know will happen, but I also want to happen. This is going to be the year of loving and appreciating instead of hating. And please don't call it a loving era. Eras are so out. Fuck off with calling everything an era. Unless you record each year of your life in like Dolby 5.1 surround sound, release it as a Target exclusive, and it gets its own Wikipedia page, you're gonna forget that shit even happened. Gen Z is getting older, and you're gonna realize that you're not gonna remember any of your eras. I went through some really tough breakups in my early 20s. Or so I'm told. I don't fucking remember that shit. I barely even remember last week. Eras are out. Muscle mommies, thank God, are in. Pilates bodies are out. Look, I absolutely appreciate how frequently I see a Pilates body. I'm glad so many women are taking their health seriously. But this is kind of reminding me of the early 2000s when everyone got a boob job. So now that everyone had perfect boobs, people are starting to like shift their focus on the butt. Well, now everyone has great boobs, a great butt, and a super sick set of quads and not so noodleish arms. But where are the traps? Where are the delts? Where are the triceps? Where are ginormous backs and shoulders? This is what's going to let women separate themselves in 2026. I think women love an education. I'm not sure about this, but I'm sure that like more women pursue a graduate degree than men do. I think it makes women feel really good going to a workout class, knowing an hour was well spent, spending time with other girlies, seeing them each week and never talking to them. I think this makes us feel like we're taking our fitness seriously, and you certainly are, but there's definitely a limit to the Pilates body. Muscles are going to start getting bigger, and they need to, because with each passing year, things are getting more grim in the world. Apocalypse is soon to come. You are going to need to be able to lift and fend for yourself. Muscle mommies are so in, Pilates bodies are so out. When you are lifting weights and hogging the squat rack at the gym, you're going to be all by yourself with your noise canceling headphones, focusing on you, muscle mommy. And that's why in 2026, retrospective is out, introspective is in.
I remember now. It was us. It was us.
Gotta die sometime.
Our present time is certainly scary, so I don't blame people for yearning for the past and being nostalgic and being constantly worried about the future. I think people try to tackle the present by changing the things immediately in front of them rather than looking within and changing themselves. 2026 is the year of realizing that instead of finding yourself, you simply are the self, and you're witnessing your change happening every day. I hope you take control of your independence and say, I'm perfect the way I am. I don't need to add a little Labubu monster to my belts. I'm perfect the way I am. I should become a muscle mommy.
I don't know why, but it makes me feel sad.
Okay, last one. Promise. Me, I'm so in. I'm in your mouth. I'm in your mama's house. I'm in your YouTube subscription page. So please subscribe, like, and comment below to let me know what you think will be trendy in 2026. Remember to keep 2026 clinky. I'm looking forward to seeing those muscles come in, mommy. I hope you party, but I know you won't. Maybe ask ChatGPT for permission on that. And right now, I hope you're watching me from the bed of your 5-star hotel on your belly with your feet kicked up, giggling at my super funny videos. My name is Tyler. I'm in Los Angeles. I love you.